I was just thinking about this situation. God told me about it. Well, I ain't gotta even say that. God did tell me about it, but I told y'all about it. I'm gonna show y'all how this situation tie in together. Now, I didn't know nothing about the hat. Y'all do though. A lot of y'all do, cause I guess basically the hat is like an inheritance or something. I guess you could say that, or it's like a cloth. It's something. It's some relic or something. I just want to say this, clarify, to show people how things are coming together, just like I said it would since Facebook. Anyway, uh, this hat, my God, when God took me to when God took me to heaven, I seen this hat. Y'all remember I said it looked like a monkey. It looked like the hat that the Monkey King be wearing, but it was huge. It was huge. It was real huge. God told me he was gonna take me and get a gift. He said, "You want this gift?" And we walking in the heaven. It looked just like them little things on them little YouTube videos. That's how heaven looked to me. That's why I say I don't see no heaven on earth, because this heaven is massive. You know what I'm saying? Heaven is massive. So we walking into this. It's like these certain rooms God got, right? And some of these rooms you can't say nothing. It's just prayer in these rooms. Remember I told you that's one of the rooms he slapped me in. It's like he slapped me in one of the rooms because you ain't supposed to say nothing out the way. And me being bad, the bad child, the youngest, I figured I can just, because he just pulled me out of hell. You know what I'm saying? So we go out of hell and we go into heaven. So we going into heaven and we going through all these massive rooms. I mean, the rooms is, you know, beyond the eyes can see. But they immaculate now. Way more, you ain't never seen nothing like this in earth. So you don't expect no less from God. So we're going through all these rooms. I'm seeing all the angels you see on TV. I'm seeing angels you ain't never heard of. I'm seeing things we ain't never heard of and probably would never hear of. And when we just going through here, and God was like, "I got a gift for you, and I'm gonna take you back to earth." I'm like, I don't want to go back to earth, especially after I seen heaven. I'm like, I don't even want to go back to earth. I don't even want to go back to earth. I'm good with earth. I hated earth. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't want to go back to earth. I said, you can't just send me to hell for 2 more minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I hate earth. Earth is awful. So he was like, ask your grandpa. So we get up here, we get up to this cloud area in heaven, in this room, and it's like these floating nimbus clouds. Like really, that's why I say anime, everything come from somewhere. A nimbus clouds. And I see, he was like, your grandpa is like my best friend. That what guy was like, your grandpa like my best friend. But of course we all family and stuff, but he was like, your grandpa, when he said that, he was trying to say, your grandpa just as old as I am. That's what he was saying. And that rung some bells, but I didn't want to say nothing to God. I think I did say it, but he didn't respond to it. I said, so you got a family too? You know what I'm saying? But he didn't really respond to that. But anyway, so we get up here to my grandpa, and it's this blue alien. I mean, it's a blue, he looked like a regular human, he was just blue. You know what I'm saying? And he was sitting Indian style in the clouds on one of them. He was either floating, I can't remember if he was floating or he was sitting on one of them clouds, I can't remember. But I know it's like we had to walk on some, it was like we had to walk on these steps that you couldn't even see. And we get up here and he got this crown that I ain't never seen on earth before. It was one hell of a crown. And I said, Grandpa, he said, ask your grandpa, if your grandpa say you ain't gotta go back, you ain't gotta go back. I was like, okay, well, cool. Grandpa, do I gotta go back to earth? He looked at me. He said, yeah, because you ain't did what you're supposed to do yet. It's something in particular we need you to do. And when you do that, if you want to come home, you can come on home. Or you can stay on down there for another additional few years and, you know, live a normal life, like have a family, see what it's like, and come on back home. And I was like, do I gotta go down there? I'm still not wanting to go, man. I was like, well, okay. I was like, what is it? Because God said it too. God was like, you got something you got to do. They keep bothering you, and you can't get to it. And you're not getting to it before you get, before they derail you like this. But we need, only you can do this. I still don't know what this is. I keep getting attacked. These attacks is consistent. But okay, so he was like, well, I got a gift for you to take back with you. I said, good, yeah. You got a gift for me, so I'm thinking it's a gun. I'm thinking it's a Gatling gun. Now, I'm ready to come back. All right, yeah, I'm ready to come. I can't wait to get back. I'm thinking it's some kind of Gatling gun, and I can just shoot you. I can shoot you from just thinking wrong. You just, mysteriously you mysteriously have a heart attack and die or something. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad I hated her. I couldn't stand her. And just do like the people that keep getting away with stuff over and over and over. And God looked at me. He was like, "You okay?" The guy was like, "You ain't supposed to be acting like none of them." So anyway, God talking to me. So we going up we going to the hat. So we go through some more rooms. I'm seeing more angels, and I seen Michael now, and I seen the angels that I recognized on Earth. What Earth talking about? I said, man, I'm finna get the darn. I'm finna get a gift from God, man. They were like, what kind of gift you finna get? They knew what kind of gift I was finna get, because it was like, everybody turned this gift down. That's how I felt inside, bro. That's what I got when they looked. They like, oh, you finna get a gift? What kind of gift you finna get? I think I'm finna get a Gatling gun. That's what I kept saying. I'm gonna get a Gatling gun, take it back to Earth. They're like, oh, okay. They were like, what you do down there anyway? You do anything? I said, I ain't got no gifts. I don't do nothing down there. They said, you can do something. I said, I rap a little bit. I think they told me, let me hear something. I can't remember if I rap. But they were like, you pretty good. You heard of O? I said, I don't know no O. I said, I can't remember what I said. I said, I don't know no O. I said, but I rap. They said, the best rapper up here, O. I was like, who is O? I never knew what they were talking about. And I ain't really get that neither until I came back to Earth. I was like, and I started, putting pieces together. But anyway, that's another story. But anyway, now saying they were like, you don't know O? They kept saying, you don't know O? I said, no, I don't know no O. Why everybody, I'm like, why everybody keep asking me about this O character? But anyway, so we go down here, and God, we go down here and let me see this hat, and it's a regular old hat. It looked like the Monkey King hat, but or the hat. It looked like the hat on Kung Lao had, but it was huge. I said, God, I can't tote that hat back. He said, oh, it's like this. He touched it, and it turned into a little small thing I could hold in my hand. I said, oh, okay. He was like, what's wrong? He knew I was expecting something totally different. He like, this hat got gifts. And I said, okay. Well, we're finna get ready to go back to Earth. Something like that. So we go back. And I'm realizing nobody wanted this hat for real now. I mean, this gift, I'm realizing at this point nobody wanted this gift. So I get on Earth, back to Earth, to deal with this gift. And I realize this gift, they try to tell me what this gift is that I'm looking for, and then this monster come in the house. And I deal with this monster. Somehow, this monster intercept me, and I'm telling her I messed around and pulled my heart out to this monster. And I didn't even know she was affiliated with my daddy and them and all them. And they made sure I went to jail. Because whatever I was looking for, I went to jail. I don't know if it was in here. I know she told them what I was looking for, but I still don't know if it was here. But I know when I got out of jail, I asked God, do you still want me to look in here for the thing? He was like, Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It was like, so I started seeing these visions where people done had sex in my room and everywhere, bro. And I don't know if that was true or not, neither. You know, it was clouded. It was just some clouds. And but anyway, I started seeing um uh women cleaning material, hygiene stuff in my way that wasn't here before when the monster stayed here. And and so I told her, I finally told her, I said, Shawty, y'all been in my room, you know, having sex and stuff in my room and stuff. She was like, I already did that stuff. I said, you didn't even bathe. You didn't have nothing to bathe with when you was stayed at the house. It was just that one night you stayed at the house. And then she want to go crazy, throw that temper tantrum. I just walked out and let her talk by herself. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you do with them demon possessed monster / ratchet people. You just sit there and let them go, they gone. Once you tell them the truth, I love to tell the truth to them. I love to tell the truth to a monster, a person who think they're harder than everybody, a person that's full of themselves, a person that think they own it. I love to tell the truth to them. And I like to look them dead in the eye just to see them throw them tantrums. And, you know, sometimes they'll swing on you, and I like to eat them punches too. And I like to just see what you got going on. And normally when it comes to women though, they just go crazy, just won't stop. And I just walk off, cause you know that ain't gonna stop for a while. And when I walk out, she texts me all this craziness, and then all of it's irrelevant. So you ain't gotta pay attention to none of that. Cause once you done got them doing the monster dance, you don't even gotta worry about everything that coming out their mouth is irrelevant after that. That they in the emotion. So anyway, I'm looking at this. I'm realizing this hat. I'm realizing this hat is more important. And this hat is symbolic to whatever was going on in this situation on Earth, and it's tied to these inheritance. And I was like, man, that thing cursed. But anyway, so I'm looking at the people around me, and I'm noticing people are acting weird. People are watching me, stealing from me, and gotta watch me because they stealing from me. They gonna stay watching me because they stealing from me and don't realize it. You learn that in the street, though. That's how you know a lot of these people ain't from the street like that. Because I'm telling y'all, real thugs and gangsters would tell you it's something about the street. When you do that illegal stuff, you just always looking over your shoulder. That's why Tupac said, 2 Watt Walla by my bed. Ain't nothing cool about that saying. When he said 2 Watt Walla by my bed, pistol on my sheet or whatever he said. Ain't nothing cool about that. He trying to tell you that's the paranoia that come with the game. And you just, it's something about it. It don't matter how big of the crime you commit or how small it is. It's just something about the energy shift. And it keeps you paranoid. So in this case, people doing it at older ages. And they sneaking around, you know what I'm saying, hiding money here, doing this. And they all talking to each other. They don't talk to me. They want me to die. Everybody want me to just die already. Or something. Either way it go, don't worry, because all this finna be over, because I wouldn't know all this. I wouldn't know about all my neighbors, all y'all in this. I know about all y'all, the names of everybody. I know about the females that's involved in the minimized screen and the barns and the shops. I know about everything. God told me all this. I'm trying to tell y'all, who else gonna tell me? You know what I'm saying? I know about your little sex things. I know the detail in it. I know how spiritual realm was going to keep me in it where I couldn't get out of it, so I could keep on luring you into my energy so we could put these chains on you, because I own the chains. The chain mines. You get what I'm saying? You try to connect me to something that I own. Them chains just get comfortable and they walk up, oh, hey, I'm with my owner now. You know what I'm saying? Them my chains. So the chain, you bind yourself, you might as well say you binding yourself to hell, you arresting yourself to sin. I ain't gonna say hell because y'all be like, oh, you the devil. And you going there anyway. So no, you need to be studying the hell and the devil if I was you. Now, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. See? Lord, forgive me, guys. Because I know these kids, these children are so scared, terrified. They do all these crying and evil and they just terrified. But anyway, so back to the story. So I'm realizing this hat now, y'all. We done went from the spiritual to the physical. I'm realizing now. At the time, I thought it was a dream. But, you know, of course, I realized later it wasn't a dream because all this stuff started happening anyway. But I'm able to tell y'all, show y'all that it wasn't no dream. Because the hat is real. I still don't even know if the hat exists in the physical, but I can say that the hat exists in the physical because y'all know the hat exists in the physical. Y'all know the inheritance is tied to this hat, and y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. And I know that for a fact. You know what I'm saying? Because one of y'all people told on y'all by accident. So, anyway, y'all stole all that, but the hat is cursed in any. So this is what I'm saying. God gave me the hat. Okay? You see what I'm saying? So God, let's say God gave me the hat. When God gave me the hat, he emerged me with the hat. So anything besides my hand to touch that hat cursed themselves. Some of y'all stuck in casinos, can't get out. Some of y'all stuck in, some of y'all arrested to casinos. Some of y'all arrested to sex. Some of y'all are arrested to drugs and sex. Some of y'all are arrested to drugs, sex, and casinos. Some like y'all ain't moving, bro. Y'all in cycles for good, bro. Like literally. So I ain't even worried about y'all. And how do I know this to be true? The streets again. Go ask all the old thugs and gangsters. You gotta cleanse yourself from them streets before you can move on to a real family. Because all that cling to you. And if you don't really truly cleanse yourself, you're gonna stay in cycles with these people and these partners, and you don't want to do that. Because these people and these partners is tainting your karma, your good karma, and they just tearing you apart. They just tearing you apart. And you have to cleanse them before you walk into a new world, into a new life, into a new family. So anyway, so I'm realizing at this point, this hat is real. I'm like, this hat is real. But it's like the hat merged with me. So it's no matter who put the hat. So everybody put the hat on, the hat start eating you, right? It's bad stuff just start having misfortune, start having one of y'all wrecked the car like 3 or 4 times. You know what I'm saying? The hat'll kill you if you keep it long enough. It's decomposed. That's what decomposing is. You know what I'm saying? It's like the red ghost. Go to my man, Mr. Ball, and look up. Go to my man, Mr. Baller. I don't know if he named it that, but he got this story he tell. It's called The Red Ghost. And this woman, see this camel looking thing, bro. But she thought they lived in here in America or something, Arkansas or something. So they never seen that like that. And it's this old dude. It's this dude. They seen the camel from a distance in the desert storm, in the desert sand, and it looked like it was a camel a little bit, but it looked like it was a man on the camel. But the man on the camel looked funny, like he was a seat on the camel. The man on the camel looked like darn, I don't know if I still got it in my room. Let me see. The man on the camel looked like this. So you can imagine this part is the camel. The man on the camel looked like this. And they didn't know what the hell to think about because the camel, you know how big a camel is, but the man looked like he was like this, like he wasn't, and his arm was just like this, like the strap from the camel wasn't, you know. So the woman said, I see the devil. I see the devil. So the woman ran to the house, and she said she heard her sister outside say, yo, went crazy. And the camel stomped her out and killed her. And the woman was like, I wanted to go save her, but it's the devil. And they said this thing went around like that for a long time. And I guess he was trying to get that man off of her. But anyway, they finally caught him, the dude. They finally caught him. They shot the thing. Go look it up. The story funny, man. I done told the story now, though. He shot the man. he shot the camera, and they put it down. And he went over there and seen that the man was decomposed. I've been on the camera for so long, it decomposed. And the man was dead. So the woman that her sister got killed by a dead man, bro. Messed up. But anyway, just throw some rocks at it or something, bro. Cause you can tell by the way it was like, you know what I'm saying? You can tell something wrong, bro. But anyway, the hat, back to the hat. So I'm going through this hat. I'm like, oh, well, I know the hat now. I know what's going on. I'm waiting for this to be over with. But no, it's not. The hat actually got something to do with more deeper stuff that I won't say on here. And I got to do these tests because of that hat. Because of that hat. I'll tell y'all the truth. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. So I always visualize all them angels that I walk by, and I told them, oh, God, give me a gift. And they kept saying, what kind of gift? That's why I told y'all everybody in heaven real. Because it's like they all had an opportunity to do this mission and didn't want to do it. It's like all the angels in heaven had the opportunity to do this mission, did not want to do it. This mission is awful. It's awful. That's why I call it the Osiris effect. Because it's like it's something tied into that thing that they keep torturing the people who get this thing and killing them and stealing all the wealth from this person. So God brought me here to intercept that and get all these people lined up like dominoes. This is my Mr. Ballin' story.